Memorial Stadium. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Polly, Jesse Ballmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Here in Austin, DKR is one of the most iconic stadiums in college football. Texas Memorial Stadium, the fans, the burnt orange. You've got Bevo here on the sideline. There is so much love every time you come to a college football game here. History in the making at DKR. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Longhorns ready to kick it away first. And he's going to bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Taking a shot on the first play. Makes a deep grab. Turning it on. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. You go with the first snap of the game, and you make a big play like that, your confidence just soars.
And I don't know if the defense was sleepwalking here, Reese, but it's...
Oh, he found a space on the right. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a first and goal.
And how about the big play by this running back? Nice job running with the football, good balance, seeing where he needed to go with the football. Finishing the run, he gets knocked out of bounds, but how about this offense set up now on first and goal?
Looking to the end zone, it's incomplete.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
To the air, it's Stockton. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And he goes down back at the 1-yard line.
And I think that's going to be a frustrating drive for this offense, man. You move the ball on your first possession right down the field, and you choose to be aggressive, and you choose to go for the touchdown. But now you get nothing out of this possession. The defense gets the stop. They get some momentum going in their favor.
And they didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Manning fires to the wideout. Complete left side, Coleman. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They mark it at the 29.
That's a really nice looking catch, you know, and it's shocking when you think about Texas Longhorn football. Not a lot of names jump out at you when you think about great wide receivers here, right? Yeah, Roy Williams, Jordan Shipley, not too many. This guy, though, I think has a chance to be special. This guy could go down in Texas history as one of the all-time greats.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
To the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Sends it back in motion. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. 4th down, Manning. Unloads to the wideout. And they get him down short of the 1st down marker.
There are analytics out there in college football that say maybe you can go for that at that point of the field here in the first half. It's still early. If you don't get it, you can come back later in the game, make it up, score some more points, and that mistake will be erased. The problem is right now at this juncture of the game, that was a big-time error. The fact that you didn't get that, you're now gifting your opponent points.
Georgia going up tempo.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Here's Arts to throw. Release to the back. Got his man out of the backfield. Crosses the 30. He's got away. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Back to throw. It's Manning. Got him. Fights off a defender. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? Again, it's Brown. There's a little room there. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
And the Longhorns trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
To throw, Manning. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
6 plays brought them here. Now number 7 on 3rd and goal. He's going for the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. He'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
2nd down, he'll throw it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces. They force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Hand off for Brown. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Might as well stick with him. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
And on 2nd down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a 3rd down situation where you had to throw the football.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Here's Brown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas! Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's why you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They'll go with Frazier. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Fakes to grab. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Running inside. It's Frazier. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Timeout on the field, and that's the second call by Georgia. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
Here's a give to Frazier. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a first down.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And finally, the offense strikes, man. Puts a drive together, gets points right at the end of the first half. Kudos to their defense keeping them in it. Now you got some momentum. Figure some things out at halftime. Right back in this ballgame.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. He'll bring it out. It's Simon. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. Manning on play action. He fires one deep over the middle. He's got it down the field. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just enough time for one final play in this half.
Here we go. Ready? Red 54, red 54. Ready to go.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Simon. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like...
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Handoff, Frazier running left. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And the Dogs want to crank the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Dogs peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Running there. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. This crowd knows when to bring it. Wants to throw. It's Stockton. Extending the play. Might have a chance. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. The Bulldogs have it with a 1st and goal. Here's Nate Frazier. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or
2. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again, and how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
And he's going to bring this one out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Brown again. Finding some room. Got enough for the first. You want to talk about changing field position. The huge play takes it down to the 37.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. On the run, it's Smothers. There he goes. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
That defense was a wall, and I think they're going to stop him a little bit short of this first down. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. One more time, it's Brown. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Gotta love the physicality on 4th down and short. You know what's coming. They hand the football off to the running back. No secret, but he plays physical, gets behind his pads, and gets the first down.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Arch is going to throw for it. Taken in on the right side by Coleman. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd down from their own 20. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on 3rd down, forcing the 4th down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Motion from the back. Manning to the air again. It's caught. Made a defender miss. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
Here's Manning to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
Here we go.
To the air, it's Manning. Back's got it. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But
and he's in! Touchdown, Longhorns! The Longhorns with a huge score to answer.
Well, that's a great job by the offense responding after your defense just gave up a touchdown. But here's a situation where you want to go for 2 and make this a 9-point game. Kick an extra point, it's only 8. And the opponent, if they go down the field and score, could tie it up if they hit the 2-pointer. So I think the analytics in this situation are telling you want to go for 2.
And they tacked on the extra point. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. After giving up that score on the last possession, now they need a touchdown and the 2-point conversion to tie things up.
you want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, if they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And that's such an underrated skill when you watch quarterbacks, man. To be able to see him, he sees the receiver.
Could be an alley. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. Georgia going up tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Quickly complete. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
And obviously this offense wants to keep it up. Like, keep the pace going, get as many plays as possible, maybe eke one more out here before the 2-minute timeout.
At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Georgia! He got a step and just dusted the field. The Bulldogs answer right back with a score of their own.
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense, great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the 4th quarter when you need the 2-point conversion?
What a big play here as they try to tie it up with the 2 in the waning moments. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Sets up the screen. He barges his way into the end zone for the 2, and we are locked up here in the 4th. With 1:52 seconds left, the defense will use a timeout trying to get the football back. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It Smothers. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Thinking about using a timeout right here after that run play. And listen, I get you're trying to keep the defense off guard, but you're losing this game. You've got to throw the football. Now is the time. You've got to be aggressive, trailing in this 2-minute situation.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, knowing guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it'll...
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the fourth quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
Arch Madness. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Flushed out of the pocket. Got out of trouble and throws. And the timing just a hair off.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, big moment for the defense now because you know you're one play away from winning this thing. You've got a 1-possession lead. You've just forced 3 straight incompletions. Do you have enough left in the tank for one more stop?
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll send the back in motion. Throws for the tight end. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. To the air, it's Stockton. Fires left. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
It's the plays like that that are going to end up defining and deciding this game, right? It's tight. Tie game, 4th quarter. Someone is going to step up and make a game-changing play, and the defender did right there.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Throwing Manning. The quick out. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Really need to use this tempo effectively and get a little closer for the kicker. The run inside. It smothers. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. This time he wants to throw. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And the line of scrimmage is the 30. That'll leave them a 47-yard attempt and a chance to win the game. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And the line of scrimmage is the 30. That'll leave them a 47-yard attempt and a chance to win the game. He's got it. What a way to complete the comeback. What a rally and what a victory. Now, close games games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody. It is great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Lubbock has one of the best fan bases in college football. When you step on the field, they are welcoming, they are loud, and they are passionate about their Red Raiders. This has become a must-visit venue. If you're talking about college football, do not sleep on Lubbock, Texas. The Red Raiders are ready to roar. Back to you guys.
All right, Holly. The Longhorns headed for the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Running inside. It's Dickey. Powers through the defender. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to the well. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. A little screen to the running back. Breaks into the open. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Bring in the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag.
Wilson! Ross!
Back to throw, it's Hammond. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on third down.
And the Red Raiders will punt it away on fourth down. He'll try to really get into this one. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. He's got it near midfield. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Ground with Brown. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They're going to mark him down, and where that spot is looks as if it's going to be just a hair short of the first down. Fourth down, Manning. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, ton of rundowns.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. Looking for a man. It's Hammond. Shoots it to the left. Oh, sticks that big mitt up there and grabs it. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The offense lining up for a first down play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sticky. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He'll run it again. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
That's a really good job by this defense because second and short a lot of times, you're thinking pass. You're thinking they're going to try to make that big play because they're set up in a good spot. They did a great job still getting penetration, shutting down the run. Now, third and short time. Probably expecting another run again. Who's going to be the most physical team?
On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Rushes on him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. The Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Trying play action. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And how about that back-to-back sacks? You want 2 sacks in a game. That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense. Third down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up fourth.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off.
Oh, that stings, man. You did a great job calling the play. You got your guy open. Everything was executed perfectly. And the ball hits him in the hands, and he just can't bring it in. Man, those are tough ones. Those are tough to swallow.
Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Fighting off the defender.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll give it to Brown. Got a little grass. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. A give to Brown. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Hey, you could see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Manning makes the grab on the left. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn. A great catch and run for 6. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The run inside. It's sticky. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
22.
To the air. It's Hammond. Oh, they're after him. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the 1st half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Brown. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Not a chance. Missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking deep down the right side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Here's Arch to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Under fire. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Back to pass, it's Hammond. Lost one deep down the right side. A 50-50 ball, and he just out-fought the defender and made the catch. Just enough time to get off one more snap. of dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Yeah, and I know you're down. I think it's always hard of when to pull the trigger, when to be aggressive. And listen, they decided it was time. It's the third quarter. Got to make something happen. Got to make a play. Unfortunately, it was just unsuccessful.
The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. Manning with a play fake. Makes the grab. It's Brown. After that earlier interception, they want to make sure this guy gets his rhythm back.
Yeah, and sometimes when he loses confidence, he's also not going to push the ball down the field. He doesn't want to make a mistake, and that's a tough life. You want your quarterback to play free and not worry about making that mistake. He's already made one. This is a good way to kind of get that confidence going again.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Got 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4 coming.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. To throw, Manning. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You've got to keep giving him the football.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Maybe some room here. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting them to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive play, David, they still didn't.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Tries to get it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the running back from the shotgun. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quarterback keeper. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. They'll run for it. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Coming out with it, it's Hudson. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He's in open space downfield. Turning it on. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one run like that to get his confidence back, to get the offensive line's confidence back. Let's see what happens with this offense now moving forward.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
Hard-hitting tackle.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They get to him as he throws. And they can't make the connection on third down.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On fourth down, looking to pass. And down he goes. A sack on fourth down, and the defense gets the football back. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking for room, it's Smothers. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered.